So I picked up some New York strips today at the grocery store, and we are going to be reverse searing them. This is one of my favorite methods for cooking steak. If you're not quite sure how to cook steak, this is the method to start with because it is absolutely foolproof every time. So we're going to start with our strip steak, and I'm just going to put it on a wire rack, and then I'm going to season it very well, top and bottom. And then we're going to pop it in the fridge, and we're going to let that sit for at least 2 hours. All right, now that our steaks have been sitting for 2 hours, you can skip that step if you don't have the time. Definitely do not have to do it, but I find that it makes it more flavorful and more juicy. Now we are going to bake it at a very low temperature. The lowest your oven goes, mine goes to 200. Granted, I am using a toaster oven because my oven does not work, so I'm using this little wire rack that's gonna be set over a baking sheet. So good news, you can do this in your toaster oven. But if you're doing this at home, do it in your oven with a wire rack set inside a baking sheet, and you're gonna bake it as low as your oven goes. Hopefully it's 200. If it's higher than that, you're gonna wanna watch the internal temperature of your steak. But what this does is it slowly cooks the steak to your ideal temperature, so it's beautifully pink on the inside, and then you give it a nice sear so you get that crispy golden crust. It is so important to keep an eye on the internal temperature of the steak. We like to use an instant read thermometer, and you're gonna wanna pull the steak out of the oven about 10 to 15 degrees under the desired doneness. You'll get to that final doneness when you are pan-searing it in the skillet, and to do that, you're gonna want to heat up your cast iron skillet about 5 minutes before you take the steak out of the oven, and then give it a good sear for about 1.5 minutes each side until it has a beautiful golden crust and it's perfectly cooked through to your desired doneness. It's the perfect way to cook a steak.